Ah, pretty fair day here in middle Tennessee. Birds, squirrels. I haven't seen a rabbit today yet. Moles. Been working the backyard there last few days. It was cold last night. The bees are a flutter. Well, I'll show you what I did when you wasn't looking. I done already built something. Now we'll have a look at that. You know, that truck right there is a one owner. I'm just saying. You know, somebody in the comments is gonna say I should have had some background music going just now. You know, here in Middle Tennessee, you don't need no background music. Just saying. I was thinking about one of them NFTs. You know, I hear they're getting to be as popular as a collectible, kind of the new age baseball card collection. Let's compare with something of that sort. So, you know, I was thinking, you know, might go ahead and put a NFT, you know, if somebody want to buy one, you know, like this right here would be it. So, you know, if you want to buy an NFT right there, you know, call me up. Well, you know, I was studying on that there kind of when I was listening to that airplane go across yonder. You might not be an international type man. So, I got another one of them NFTs. I hope I'm using that definition correctly. Man, this is video. Well, you know, I could take a screenshot. I think that's the same thing as an NFT. Have to study on that. Yeah, no. Before I call in the mobile cleanup guys, give it a really good cleaning, shine the windshield. I'd offer it as one of them NFTs screenshot. I'll leave a comment. Oh, wait a minute. The comment about no background music required. I'm gonna go ahead and put some of that old time country on this evening. Maybe try to find something with a fiddle involved in it. Well, maybe Bonnie Raitt. I'm just saying. Yeah, still trying to make contact. No signal yet. That's all I'm saying. Oh yeah, it's time to put that cylinder sleeve in that block right there, and as you can see right there, we got one piece for our block. No pins, no nothing, no rivets. So I'm gonna put this bolt in here. Now we got two pieces. That's a start. I'm gonna put that O-ring in there. This being it right here. And some years back, I'll show you some history. Some years back, if you had ordered an O-ring from Hit and Miss Enterprises, I think it was, they had gas engine parts and such. This is what you would have got right here. This is a Hit and Miss old type, and it's a square O-ring, and they made these out of a kit. You buy the material on a big long roll and some kind of special glue, and you can see on all of them where they glued them back together. And the size that you got, the way you buy an O-ring is, yeah, but that's a Hit and Miss type. And I don't think they're in business anymore. But that's what you would have got, a square one. And this is a normal O-ring gasket material, square. Nothing special difference between round and square. The hole in here, the groove in here is matched up to this. And this is the modern day off the shelf O-ring for this installation. And if you're going to go up there to the store and buy you an O-ring to put in your engine, all you need to know is what size this is right here, where your O-ring lands at. So the measurement in here, the outside diameter. With them two measurements, you can go to most any bearing supply house, even the automotive store, if they will order you one if they don't have one on shelf. A hydraulic cylinder place is a good place to get them, or the internet. But it goes on, and to confirm that, see, that's a little tight right there. And when I put that in there, when I put it in that groove back there, it's going to be compressed a little bit. So when the two goes together, one's bigger and one's smaller. Compresses it. And it's like the belt and suspenders, I guess. I do put a little, the only place on a gas engine I use this stuff. But it's because it's water, and belt and suspenders thinking. But I do fill that groove up in yonder, and then put this O-ring in there and embedded it in that silicone, and then slide that in there. I also put a little bead around here. It's not necessary, but I think it kind of softens the assembly. So and you just insert this in here. Nothing special about that. You just put that in there like that, and then press it back in there. If you want to see, I've done it in a dozen videos. Just look, get yourself up. A good cylinder bore in there. Looked out on that. But yeah, it's pretty clean in there. I'm not going to paint it or anything. I'm going to leave it bare metal. Oh yeah, there's no reason not to use this square one in this engine right here. It's just that I wanted to keep them for show and tell, kind of, you know. And also, this is a spark plug engine. The O-ring that goes in this engine is bigger than the one that goes in the igniter engine. I'm just saying, one's bigger than the other. So, now I'm going to go ahead and put this in there. That's how you put an O-ring on the cylinder sleeve, wet sleeve, whatever you call it. Cylinder liner. No, it's a sleeve. It's how you do it on a McCormick-Deering. And if you use a long pipe like that right there, the hole in the block here, you want to thread that into your cylinder, and then where it's going to be a good fit, straight, then you can rotate it to or fro to center it in that hole. Let that O-ring set in there. And then we can remove this one and put in the short one for the oiler. But I'm not going to do anything else to this engine right now, this minute. So you need 4 wheels. And a pull thing. Let's get that done. You know, it come to a rise that I would need a small engine cart. That right there is 1/2 inch thin wall tubing. And let's saw that up and build us an engine cart. Oh yeah, it's a little Ervin. It's number 221. Is the the number on it stamped in it is 221. That's how many it was. It's a little Ervin casting. You know, it's a full-size engine as far as that goes. Never did make a bigger one. A couple of, this engine is just exactly like I traded for it, you know, like 30 years ago maybe. I have to look on the calendar. But I never had a cart for it. It's exactly the way I got it. Some memory, the way I traded for this engine. Got it on a trade. And so this is the cart I built for it. Turn that in for grade more or less. I'm here in Middle Tennessee, you know. Front wheels turns. we'll get a little paint on them wheels, and paint that frame, and I'm gonna leave that engine just exactly like it is. The reason for this whole video is a comment that was left in the comment section down there, is the what size spark plug that I have in my Ervin. That's a CM-6. It's a, well, I'll get that out there and see about that. But these engines was built kit, casting kit is a way you got the way you got the engine to start with. It was a casting kit. So I have seen these with other size different spark plugs, but this one is a CM-6 NGK made over in Japan. I got aluminum washer spacer on there so it don't go down in there too far. The thread size is whatever that number corresponds to. So they run on a buzz coil. It's got I'm not going to do anything to this engine. I'm just going to put it on this cart right here, and that's the way I'm going to own this engine from now on out. Is I may put a muffler on it, a gas tank or something. But it's got a set of automobile points affixed up in there on the crankcase with a offset load similar to a Maytag engine to trigger that. Break it. Governor, little hit and miss. Got a governor, latches out on that thing in there. It has a couple of modifications that I would make immediately if I was going to run the engine. And I have had the engine running. I have seen this engine run. Don't get me wrong. I ran it for the person that I got it from. So, that's a little Ervin, number 221.